So I was whining to my wife the other day, said, I need new glasses. And she said, well, get some. I couldn't tighten them anymore. They were scratched. You know the thing, right? But I didn't want to go through the process because you have to make the appointment. You have to spend weeks to get them done. And you got to pay a fortune, right? That's real. But I did. I spent $500 on frames and glasses, and that was cheap. And then I ordered a pair from my sponsor, Zenni Optical, for $70. Zenni is an online eyewear shop. Prescription glasses, sunglasses, blue light lenses, starting at under $30. You go to Zenni.com, you pick a frame, upload your prescription, and they ship it to your door. No appointment, no store, no upsell at the counter. And by the way, if you are saying, do I really need new glasses, or do I have to put up with one pair to do everything I need to do for the next 2 years? No! You can get what you want starting at under $30. And if you've never bought glasses online, don't worry about it. I haven't either. Zenni has a virtual try-on so you can see exactly how the frame looks before you commit to buying them, with no salesman looking at you saying, those look good, but these expensive ones would look better. No, you don't get that. I'm excited. I can't wait to get my Zenni glasses and tell you more about them. If your glasses are overdue for a refresh, now's the time. Go to Zenni.com/podcast and use the code podcast15 for 15% off your first order. The styles sell out, so don't sit on it. That's Zenni.com/podcast. Promo code podcast15. You might have heard that live shopping is exploding. And I have to tell you, I have been on Whatnot for a couple of weeks now, and I see why it is. Now, Whatnot is my sponsor, and they are the reason I got on the platform and checked it out. I'm glad they did. They made it easy for me. I'm going to make it easy for you. I love it. Whatnot is where you get great products without paying full price. It's that simple. I'm hooked on their live shows, too. You got to see them. They're so much fun. And I see why Whatnot has climbed to the top of the App Store. And listen, if you're selling online, or maybe you have a storefront and you're hoping people will find your listing or maybe walk in your store, Whatnot flips that, because on Whatnot, you go live and you sell directly to people in real time. And I may admit, although you didn't hear from me, I may have picked up a couple of power tools or so in the past couple of days. I'm just saying. Whatnot, it's the largest dedicated live shopping platform with beauty, collectibles, electronics, luxury, fashion, even cookies, and anyone can sell. In fact, people who sell on Whatnot sell 10 times as much as any other major marketplace. That's because you're not just listing products, you're building real connections with buyers. So whether you're shopping or you're selling, download the Whatnot app today and get free shipping on your first order. Just search WHATNOT, Whatnot, in the App Store and start scoring amazing deals. Happy Friday. How you doing? Oh my goodness. Have you ever felt, I was talking to a client just yesterday, and I feel the same way sometimes. Like sometimes in your life, it's like you're wearing every hat. Jack of all trades, you wear all the hats, right? You wear every hat on the team. It's like you're a baseball team, but you're playing every single position, and you are really a crappy team player. Have you noticed, like, you are not playing your part on the team? Have you ever felt that way? I bet you have. I think a lot of people have. And that's okay, because we're like Team Scott. You're like Team you, right? No matter what's going on around you, ultimately, there's a lot of moving parts inside of you, and that sometimes is what gets in the way. And that's what we talk about here a lot. It is a daily boost from motivationtomove.com every single day since 2006, episode 5,065 now. That's our 19th season. Oh, we don't fool around at the Survivor show and do 2 seasons a year. Oh, no. We do one continuous. We basically every single day, 260 episodes a year, this show comes out for you. And it's going to continue for a very long time because it keeps growing and it's here. And yes, my voice is raspy, but it's okay. I'm happy to have you here today. My name is Scott Smith. Thanks for stopping by today. On a Friday, do me a favor today. When the show's done, just take about 30 seconds and ask yourself this question. How do I want to feel? That's it. So ask yourself the question. And you can think about it while you're driving if you want to, and then allow the answers to come in. And here's the thing. I just want you to, for just at least a second, instead of saying, well, I need to feel this way or do this or whatever. No. Ask how you want to feel and then follow that path. You might be surprised where it takes you. Sometimes I think that's the path of life. I think the things we think we want to do and the things we think we want to feel like, eventually real honesty and freedom in life comes when you say, okay, well, I know what I want, keep saying to myself, but the truth is this is what I keep doing, right? It just kind of shows up. I mean, the actions speak louder than words, right? So ask that question today. How do I want to feel while you take your massive action to get massive success? Yay, make your move. Thanks, Tony. So if you feel like life is kind of crazy sometimes, you got to remember something, okay? Life and business are about solving problems. That's about it. I mentioned the other day I was watching the second half of the final season of Yellowstone. Oh, it's a pick you upper, isn't it? It's so good. It is good. It's just not really upbeat. They were talking about being a cowboy, and cowboy is supposed to be hard. That's what life is. It's hard. And life is that way. Life is hard. I know you want it to be easier, and thank goodness we've done a lot in our time and been able to make life nice and comfortably for her. But the truth is we're all just very, very short distance away from everything falling apart and life being crazy. Life is hard. No doubt about that. But that's okay. That's okay. It's supposed to be that way. And your job is to go through these challenges and figure it out. I will tell you this, if you just will accept that life is hard, just got to give it in and say life is difficult. It's going to be challenged. It always has been that way. This is a big facade right now. Okay, if it's going to be that way, I'm just going to feel good about it anyway, and let's go after it. And that's what this show's all about. Just taking on the challenge. Oh, yes, you might have a moment here or there where you're like, well, what? I do the same thing. But at the end of the day, what can you do about it? You're a very small cog in this very big wheel. So it's just difficult. Some tough motivational love there for you, okay? So if we want to do something in our life, we want some bigger dreams. Do you have bigger dreams? That's kind of a generic term. Sometimes I don't like to say, do you have bigger dreams? Some people hear that, but I have dreams. I have things I want to do. Do you have big dreams, big goals? Maybe something you always wanted to do? Maybe something you'd like to do today? Some change you would like to make in your life? I was talking to a friend the other day who moved to Daytona Beach, where I live. He's 55 years old. I thought he was retired. He's not. He said, nope, not retired. I just wasn't going to live up north any longer. I was going to come down where it was warm. That was a dream for a long time. Put it off for 10 years. Finally did it. Did it about 10 or 12 years before anybody else does. By the way, we're full. There's no space here anymore, so you can't come now. Big dreams. I want you to hang on to those. But how do you begin with a bang? So I've got a few things for you here. So this is kind of a little bit of a list. If I'm going to do a list of any kind, you'll hear me do it on a Friday show. Just kind of give you something to chew on for the weekend. And number one, you want to decide what you want. Be specific. My friend Lewis Gates, he's a spiritualist pastor. He says, man, you got to be specific. I asked for a car one time. I got a 1963 Volkswagen Bug. It was all beat up. I had to put everything new on it. Be specific. Decide what you want. Be specific. But Scott, I don't know what specific is. Your job is to figure out what specific is. Can you help me figure it out? Yeah, probably can. But still, that's your job. Number two, decide you got to pay the price. You heard it before. Short-term pain, long-term gain. The future value of your life depends on your current value of your effort. So decide you need to pay the price. I know you don't want to pay the price, but I would say that most people I meet that don't want to pay the price are comfortably miserable right now, just barely getting by. They haven't decided to pay the price. When you do, it's going to pay off. I was at the gym the other day. They said, Scott, how much can you lift weight? And I currently am working out at 285 pounds on a bench press. I'm 65 years old. I said, I've been doing about a year now. He said, well, how much could you bench last year? I said, 80 pounds. Got to pay the price.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail.
Hi, this is Zoe Deutsch.
And Nick Robinson. Our brand new movie, Voicemails for Isabel, is all about those little moments that feel like the universe is looking out.
Feeling homesick, then your sister calls.
Hearing that perfect song exactly when you need it. Sometimes life rigs things in our favor, like learning about your new favorite rom-com, Voicemails for Isabel. Now playing only on Netflix.
Own your goals. You don't need to ask permission from anybody. You don't even need to say a word. Put your head down, get to work, let them figure it out themselves. Oh, they'll find out eventually. Practice in private. Watch what happens. I got 6 more for you here. These are good things. Decide what you want. Decide that you have to pay the price. Own your goals. And since you've decided what you want, don't accept your excuses. It's time to get to work. Doesn't that drive you crazy? It drives me crazy. I'm the boss of me. This is what I decided. I'm going to go do it. Well, maybe next week. No. Stop the excuses. Go get it done. Suck it up, buttercup. Enjoy the suck. Number 5, start your day early. Do that. It's important. Start your day early. I'll say it again. Start your day early. Now, I know you have a life right now. Maybe the kids start your day for you nice and early. Or maybe you got to get up and work. You got tons of stuff to do. Maybe you had to work late last night. You can't. I get it. But the most energy you'll have, the most excitement you'll have, the most everything you'll have when you're you happens in the morning. Or like I said the other day, I think it was Tuesday show this week. Some of you, 1% of y'all, that's wrong. You start your day later, you're better off. See, Scott said I could start my day later. No, I did not say that. If you know that that's who you are, do it. But otherwise, no. Everybody else, like circadian rhythm. You can't mess with your circadian rhythm much as you want to try. It is what it is. Stop fighting it. Set your focus and starting point. Pick your first task, finish it, move on to the next. Keep going till you get what you want. That's it. Set your focus. Set your starting point. Wherever that is today, figure it out. Pick the first thing you do to get it done. Get it finished, then move on to the next thing. Boom. You'll get what you want that way. Hold space for yourself that's essential to you. If you don't hold space for yourself, somebody else is going to suck it up and make it important to them. How much of your day is spent by somebody else holding your space for their use? Develop the habit of deep work. A couple of hours of uninterrupted work will change your life. I know it hurts. Maybe you need to spend some time on yourself, and that's where your deep work is. Your values, your beliefs, all that stuff. Maybe it's your business. I don't know what it is. A couple of hours of uninterrupted work every single day will change your life, and it'll change it fast. There's a lot of things you could do. You could forget getting caught up in believing that you got to network, joint venture, collaborate, have partnerships. You could just believe that you can start all by yourself and let everybody else catch up. You could believe in that. You could believe that you don't need to get caught up in learning. You could just stumble on your answer and get back to work. Yeah, you could, because that happens. You could believe that if I apply never-ending, massive, imperfect action, I'm going to get what I want because I trust it's going to happen. You just clean up the mess later, right? You could believe that if you wanted to. It's all true. This is about you believing in yourself and you believing that you've got all the answers inside and you're going to figure it out anyway. You've been doing it your whole entire life. If you're not getting what you want, you just got to make a little bit of a change and dig in. If you are getting what you want, you got to make sure you keep it, right? The rules of life have not changed just because the internet is here and AI is here now. The rules of life have always been the same, and you know what they are because you've been living them your whole life. Now just live them better, okay? Man, oh man. Everything me. If you want to connect with me, contact me. Just go to motivationtomove.com. All spelled out. You find all my information right there. No matter what you do, there is one super simple success recipe. Stand up, take a step, repeat. How long, Scott? Keep going until I get what I want. Why would you stop before you got there anyway? Have a great weekend. I'll see you this Monday, again on the Daily Boost.